I love these saddlebag organizers from Chrome, and now that new big 2021 trunk I just added to my motorcycle is going to get some Chrome love too.
This video is sponsored by Cruiseman's Garage Honda Goldwing Maintenance Video Series.
So today we're installing these trunk organizers from Chrome. This is the one that goes on the right side of the trunk. They are different, left and right are different. They are shaped differently. You'll notice they have Velcro at the bottom and a couple of pieces of Velcro at the top. And I've already pre-installed this one so you can kind of see where the other part of the Velcro kind of hits. Now they also provide a couple of small loops, and these loops allow you to even further secure this using these side trunk panel screws here. I'm not doing that right now, but if you had anything heavy enough in here you'd want to use these screws, it might keep it from falling off. It's also a good idea, and I did not do this, so don't follow my lead. When I installed the right side, I didn't clean this area with alcohol. You should always clean it with alcohol first. Always a good idea when you're putting Velcro on. What's nice is because they use Velcro, you can very easily remove these. So here I can just tack it back up with the Velcro, and it will hold it in place. And then hit the bottom. And now it's pretty secure. It wouldn't hold anything heavy. I'd want to go ahead and use these screw holes, and I may end up doing that. Now what I use this for on the right side, this is just me personally. I always travel with a little spray bottle of water to clean my windshield or to clean off the bike after a day's ride. And I'll just keep that right there. Normally, I just have it sitting in the trunk and it always falls over. Now, in this pouch, you can keep anything you want. This has a little Velcro flap, but as you can see, it's pretty good size. It'll hold quite a bit of stuff. And now, let's go ahead and mount the one on the left side of the trunk so you can kind of see how you should properly do it by cleaning the area first. I'm just using some isopropyl alcohol on a shop towel. And I'm just going to clean this whole area. It doesn't hurt to clean it. Gets off any grease or oils that might be there that would prevent that double-sided tape from sticking. Now this is the pouch that goes on the left side of the trunk. You can see it is shaped a little differently. It kind of follows the line of the trunk a little bit. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this kind of in this area. I'm going to use these screw holes as sort of a guide as to where to locate it. And so I'm just doing a dry fit right now. So it will fit somewhere like that. Now what is interesting about this pouch or this organizer is it has Velcro flap, obviously, but it actually has two compartments here separated with a Velcro on the inside, as you can see here. So you can use this as one large piece here, or if you want to kind of separate it into two compartments, you can. I think that's very well thought out. So let's go ahead and get this installed, and you can see here we have the double-sided tape, which is basically the backing of the Velcro. So let's grab this and get it off of there. And the idea behind these is to keep stuff from just sliding around in your trunk. Okay, so now we're ready to stick this down. I'm going to start at the top, and I'm going to get those tabs kind of lined up with those screw holes right here and over here, and then I'm just going to press it in place. And don't worry if you miss it by 1/4 of an inch. You've got enough room for error. Just press this down really good, really tight. And I would give it a day to let that adhesive tape adhere good to the plastic before you start putting a lot of heavy stuff in here. And then of course we can remove these screws. And just pop these back in with those little tabs in place. And I always like to remind you, when you're using these self-tapping screws, remember that you're screwing into plastic. So you never want to use an electric screwdriver or a drill to tighten these, because you run the risk of over tightening them and stripping out the plastic. So always hand tighten, and as soon as you feel resistance, stop. That's plenty tight. It does not have to be super tight. So you're better off under tightening than over tightening. And there we go. We have a good installation. I will probably use this for some microfiber cloths. I usually keep a couple of microfiber towels in the trunk, and I use those to clean the windshield or to clean off the front of the bike. Of course, you can put whatever you want in here, whatever you like to carry. Maybe it's your buff or your gaiter or a pair of gloves. It's large enough to hold quite a bit. But I'm going to let that adhesive set up. And now, in combination with the saddlebag organizers that I've got, I feel like I'm in really good shape as far as having organized storage. And these are for the 2018 to 2023, or 2018 plus, I should say, Honda Goldwing Tour. Of course, you could also store tools in here, such as my JIS screwdriver.
I'll put links in the description of this video where you can order the Show Chrome Trunk Organizer set. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up.